Hey guys, Slasher with Asia here. Decided not to do some homework tonight. Decided to make a video instead. YOLO. But, so I decided to play a free-to-play game. It's called Seduce Me, Otome, if that's how you say it. Whatever. Um, I figured I wanted to get into like the visual novels type of deal. So I thought that would be fun to play, and I'm broke, so I had to do a free-to-play. So here is Seduce Me Otome. Alright, so another thing that I think it mentions is this is for a 16 plus audience. So if you're below 16, you shouldn't be watching. Okay.
Why, hello. My, aren't you a gorgeous sight?
I know.
Can I be honored enough to know your name?
My name? Oh, well, yeah. Asia.
A lovely name for a lovely person like you. Wonderful.
So nice.
Eric, do your job. Very well. This game was produced by Seraphim Entertainment under the direction of Michaela Laws and is powered by Eric. Fine. Farewell, my sweet.
I like this guy. Somewhere. Am I being shot?
Come on! Is that all you got? Wanna try me, asshole?
What's going on?
Crap! Missed!
Are you dying?
Let's retreat for now. No kidding. Let's get out of here.
That's right! You better run, you stupid punks! Stay out of our territory!
What? What's going on? I don't feel very seduced right now. Call it fate or call it coincidence. That one moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula, created in the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory.
Right now I'm in class, trying to play this game to get out of class, but now I'm in class.
It is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers, though there are some discrepancies that are now corrected with the modern viewpoint.
Oh, is that me? Okay, gonna get into character. Rain. It's been so long. I can't even read. I'm not even gonna see how this goes. Okay. Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here. But it is the season for rainy weather, so it's not exactly surprising. Personally, I love the sound of it. The way the raindrops fell, like the soft tapping of fingers. It's so soothing. Even looking at the droplets I hit the glass of the window was strangely calming. For this reason, I felt lucky for having a seat next to the window, though I did spend more time staring outside than paying attention in class. The lectures in class were pretty boring. We heard. Mrs. Phillips' voice wasn't soporific. I'm college educated, and I have no idea what that means, but it wasn't interested in what she was saying. And since it was the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things in my free time. Like eating. That's what I would want to do. Nom 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 nom. Honestly, I don't really care much for economics. Sure, I had good grades in this class, but it was only because I read the textbooks and did my assignments as I had to do. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If it were up to me, wouldn't probably have taken this class. Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester, it would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank God for that. I didn't hate high school. It was just kind of mundane how the days drifted on and on as if it would no end to it. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting my friends and hanging out with them. But that was kind of it. Same thing in college. In short, I was done with high school. The start of the second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had already applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting a reply sometime in the next few months. It seemed like the start of something new, something that would change. That is, if things could change. I stared at the faint outline of raindrops in the distance. For now, I was stuck in class.
Miss Anderson.
My last name's Anderson. Mrs. Phillips' raised voice interrupted my train of thought. Just when I was thinking about class, I quickly turned my head to face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she knows that I wasn't spacing out. I didn't know if you guys noticed our boob area. It looks really weird. Like, that doesn't look natural. You didn't hear that. It's fine. But, yeah, that does not look natural. Yes, ma'am?
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
It's the supply and demand curve. Duh. Oh, I think I read about that in the textbook last night. It should be the Black-Scholes model formula. Didn't guess that right. Maybe the demand and supply graph is the Black-Scholes model. Maybe. I don't remember. I took economics a very long time ago.
Very good as always, Miss Anderson.
I'm smart pants. Anderson. It followed me wherever I went. Most people didn't know me by my first name, rather by my surname. No doubt since the surname was the trademark of an internationally famous and I sometimes can't say words. It's kind of like a speech problem I've had. Philanthropic. Anderson Family Toys. And because the founder was my grandfather. Suzu, one of my best friends, turned around and proudly gave me a punch in the shoulder.
Kick-ass girl.
I know. From beside me I heard Naomi, another one of my best friends, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Suzu's choice of words.
She means good job.
She means kick ass.
Miss Capini.
Oi!
Care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Black and Scholl?
Some guys named Black and Scholes. Fisher Black and Myron Scholes.
Something.
Very good, Miss Patterson.
What a little show
off.
I like Suzu.
Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Well, brown noser. Suzu rolled her eyes and slouched in her chair as Naomi gave her a small smirk. She always pouted when Naomi showed her up. Man, when you? No, Miss, I studied. Oh, I'm so smart. You can be smart without flaunting it.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now, let's separate into groups and work on your projects. Remember, everything is due on Monday. Go ahead now.
Silence. Before I knew it, Suzu and Naomi had scooted their desks to align with mine, and we turned into the Three Musketeers. Whenever the teacher let the students decide on groups, we always grouped together in our little trio. It was a sheer stroke of luck that we all managed to be in the same class, so we at least took the opportunity to stick together as much as we could. Besides, we were most comfortable around each other than, say, compared to being around other classmates. It just made sense for us to put our heads together for any kind of project. I took out the poster we were working on and rolled it open and onto 3 desks. We were pretty much finished with fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project, though we still had to add a few finishing touches here and there. After working on making the poster a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work to see what we still had to do. Naomi, as usual, was the first to look for any issues. She slightly tapped the pencil against her chin, staring intently at the project.
Alright, so let's see. We finished the budgeting section, the building leasing, and the cost for labor. What else do we need?
Food. Just kidding, I'm just hungry. Susie straightened up to look at the poster and stroked her chin. After a few seconds, her face brightened and she spoke up.
How about a company name?
It's a good idea.
Huh? Did we really skip over that?
Yeah. Being a little Miss Smart Pants, you can miss things.
Of course we did. You always go straight into the logical statistics and stuff that you completely skip over the fact. We need a name for our projects.
Okay. I don't know how we're best friends. Naomi seems to be the one who's like, oh, I'm so superior, and Susie's just like, bitch, as if. Maybe they just compliment each other.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it?
This time? How many times have you, not caught that? You'd think after handing in a project without a name so many times, you'd be like, maybe I should make up a name.
Not sure. What do you think?
Oh, you didn't get to say my name? Whatever. Didn't want you to anyways. I don't even know what the project is, so... I'm not trying to think of a name. I don't know, I'm trying to be clever and it's not working. Nope. No name. It always came down to me. Whenever there was something to be named or titled, I was the master in ending decision, even when I didn't want to be. 'Cause you little Miss Smarty Pants. What should the project name be? So could a lot of dicks. No, I'm just kidding. Your company should be Kick-Ass. Company Kick-Ass. LLC.
I like Trinity Corporations.
Okay, that makes a little more sense with the group.
That is way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
I mean, one's more badass, but the other one sounds like an actual company. The Dragon Company doesn't seem like a company that has anything to do with probably what the project is.
What do dragons have to do with our project?
That's what I was saying.
What? It's a totally unpredictable name. It's hot. But our company sells bubblegum.
I knew it. Yeah, the Dragon Company. Tastes of delicious bubblegum.
Who said we can't produce spicy bubblegum?
Okay, that's nasty, I think.
What do you think?
Oh, crap. Now I have to decide?
Yeah. What do you think?
Aww. Both of them looked at you expectantly, even though I wasn't quite sure myself. I didn't want to choose sides, but if it were up to me, I would say... Oh, come on. I like this name more, but if I was actually in the classroom having to pick and decide, I would have gone with Trinity Corporation. But I like Suzu better. I hate myself.
Fine. Be lame.
I know. I need an A.
Alright, now that we've decided on a name, now what?
Are we almost done? As we ended our name game, a giggle scrambled at my thoughts. Oh, what's that? This is gonna be a bitch. $10. Huh? Who is that?
Ignore it. It's just Lisette.
Oh, Lisa, sorry. I looked over my shoulder to see her laughing with her circle of friends, mostly comprised of popular people that were practically friends with everyone in school. And as a result, everyone in school knew them. In the center of it all was Lisette White, however you say it. She sat with the posture that indicated she was still working, but that she also was ready to casually chat about her day. We had an endearing balance of charismatic and awkward, which was readily apparent when she first talked to someone. It was easy to make her smile and laugh, and she was quite the comedian as well. Okay, I thought she was going to be like the character no one liked, but right now she just sounds cool. Basically, she was perfect. Not that she was like a robot or something, but she was just the student that everyone else wanted to be. Okay, well, no one likes that character. Lisette was bright, easygoing, and above all, had her future laid out right in front of her. Unlike the average student, she knew what she wanted to do after high school, and as a result, she was confident and ambitious, though sometimes it could rub a lot of people the wrong way. Moreover, I had known her ever since I was young, but it had ultimately resulted in a rivalry that continued today. Ha! I knew I wasn't gonna like her. Probably because I'm the bomb. And she's all like, no, I'm this awesome. I'm like, pfft, don't even. Of course my friends knew what was between us, and upon my glance at her, they shifted their attention to her.
She doesn't even look like she's working, in my opinion.
Yeah, because not working is like the worst.
She probably is, but she's too much of a stuck-up priss to allow herself to look like she's actually doing work. Oh, come on, Suzu. She may be a little off-putting, but she's not the giant priss that you're making her seem to be.
I feel like she is. That's just me.
The day she isn't a priss is the day I turn into you.
I don't know why you're best friends.
What's that supposed to mean? Never mind.
She's so sassy, I love it.
It's about time. Let's bail.
Glad that's over. Unsurprisingly, Suzu was the first one out of the classroom, slinging her backpack over her shoulder with ease as she quickly strolled out the door.
Her seat isn't even closest to the exit, and she always manages to be the first one out of the door. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
Okay, she wants to get the hell out of there, so she's like, up, I'm out, bitch. So she's probably the one who's already packed her bag halfway into class. No, I get it. Sometimes I book out of there. Naomi folded her arms close to her chest, giving me a disappointed look. Who wants to be in economics? I mean, if that's your major in college or something.
Not you, too. She's turning you into a delinquent.
Just because I don't like class doesn't mean I'm delinquent. Listen, it's economics. No. Ha! It's a joke, Naomi.
Well, it's not really funny.
Okay, you have to stick up a place that's not pleasant.
Man, you guys are slow. Are you coming or what?
That's
We heard you the first time. Not everyone has rocket boosters attached to their legs when the bell rings.
Yeah. Chillax.
Are you kidding me? That class was ridiculously boring.
Sure.
Even Miss Valedictorian here was dozing off a bit.
True. I do admit I was spacing out. And just because I answered one question doesn't mean I automatically the valedictorian. You probably are. I probably am.
Okay, so it wasn't too interesting. But you should at least pay attention when Phillips is talking about the important parts.
Okay, well that's also true. But doesn't mean it's interesting.
So you finally admit it. We're finally on the same wavelength. Welcome to the club, Patterson. Please, don't call me by my last name. This isn't the classroom. And never in a million years will we ever see things eye to eye.
How are we all best friends? Am I like the link to you two? Would you guys hate each other if I wasn't here? Okay, well, despite this, they both burst into laughter. Normally, anyone would think the opposite like them would never associate with each other, but even though they were so different, their friendship somehow made a lot of sense. Okay, I see that, and I totally get it, because I have a friend that isn't necessarily like me, and she just compliments my other side, but they did not seem like friends at first. Come on, admit it. They seemed like they wanted to kill each other. Maybe they were just perfect compliments, or personality just didn't dictate the possibility of their friendship. And after all, we three had been best friends since preschool.
Alright, so where are we heading to first? Cafeteria? I think we can all agree that we're really hungry, especially after hearing about our company's line of deliciously spicy bubblegum. Who would even buy that? I wonder. Me? I would pay good money to get a taste of it.
Okay, well, you know what? I think it's disgusting, but like Big Red is kind of like hot. So if she means like spicy like that, I really like Big Red. Oh, I shouldn't probably say names. Oops. But I like the red gum that's spicy cinnamon. But she makes me think of like hot sauce, and I don't know if I would want gum that's hot sauce. You do like spicy food after all. We entered the cafeteria, a bustling room filled with aromas of different kinds of food. As we got in line, we ordered our meals and chatted freely.
Cajun fries and the spicy chicken burger for me. That's my definition of a good meal.
Okay, that actually sounds really good.
I'll take a tuna sandwich and some juice. You're probably going to need water or something to curb all that spicy flavor, Suzu.
Tuna?
I can't be tamed by the likes of that. If it's spicy, then it's gotta be all or nothing.
I like her a
You're
lot.
crazy. Well, yeah, I'm crazy.
Oh, she's such a little spitfire.
I think I'm getting a migraine.
Oh, poo-poo. I think I'll go with what Naomi's having too. Just mac and cheese and a soda, Cajun fries, and spicy burgers too. Definitely not the tuna. Fuck no. Mac and cheese and a soda does sound good though. But if it was like buffalo mac and cheese, that would be awesome. But I'll go with the Cajun. Might as well go spicy today. Once we got our food, we settled down at one of the empty tables, putting our backpacks aside to finally dig into the food. Suzu leaned back in her chair, tilting it back so that she could rest her feet on the table by her food.
All right then. Is there anything we want to talk about? Bored already?
Let's talk about boys. Oh.
I know. Let's talk about... Say boys and I will never speak to you ever again.
That's so.
Aw, why not?
Yeah, why not, Suzu?
What's so interesting about talking about guys? It's not like any of us are gonna get boyfriends anytime soon.
It's the abs. It is. And when they have a nice beard. Oh, so nice.
We don't know that. What if one of us does get a boyfriend?
Yeah. I'm good looking. I can get a boyfriend. Pfft. Don't pretend you know me.
Like that's going to happen, Naomi. Look at us. I'm a tiny Italian. You're a ditzy blonde.
Okay, well, let me tell you. If I was a dude, I'd totally date you. You little tiny spitball. I love it. I love it.
Hey!
That
No
was me.
offense. And Anderson here. Well, I guess she could land a boyfriend or girlfriend if she wants.
I could. That's right.
Or girlfriend?
Yeah. I could go. You don't know what way I swing. You never asked me. Maybe I like girls.
She can be a lesbian if she wants.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I like how they put that in here. You're right. I could like both genders. Yeah. That's okay, Suzu. I'm not sure I want a boyfriend yet.
Why
Or
not?
girlfriend.
It's our senior year. Might as well get a boyfriend.
Yeah, but then you go off to college, you might not stay with them. Why even bother?
Maybe she's just not interested in a relationship, Suzu.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really about wanting a relationship, more that there was no one interesting enough to be in a relationship with. Don't get me wrong, I'm an open person, but there were too many interesting guys in the school to go out with. But there were not too many interesting guys to go out with. Who knows? Time will tell. Let me guess. The time span is this game. Naomi looked at me, wanting to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speakers in the cafeteria started up, and an announcement echoed through the cafeteria.
Miss Anderson, please come to the main office immediately. Please bring your things with you.
Will do.
Oh my.
I'm in trouble.
Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in white coats have finally come to get you.
It's about time.
Suzu, don't joke around. What if it's serious?
Yeah. Someone could have died.
Ah, fine. If something happens, just call us.
Okay, you shouldn't be answering your phone in school, but whatever. Funny enough, something did happen. Maybe it was the gunshots we heard earlier, and it was certainly no laughing matter. Cold. It was really cold. The rain became heavier that afternoon, accompanied by rolling thunder, and now and then, the skies had turned dark, though I couldn't see any of it under the black umbrella. Not that I was looking up. In fact, looking up was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I stared at the grass beneath my feet, unable to look up at the people weeping around me. Oh, crap. There really was a death. Aww.
Series will be continued in my next video.
You are scared to make, you know? Like, oh, I also forgot, I got